Three-pointer by Floyd, off.
We're still trying to work through some issues here. We had a foul called underneath on Russellville, so it'll be on Talia Ely, her third. We're hoping it would go better for us here at home, and it did when we were at Vilonia a week ago, but 3 fouls on Ely, 3 fouls on Pilar. We had problems in both games of fouling out and being in foul trouble. Both free throws are good here by Brandy Rotman. 23-12 is our score. Vilonia with the lead. 4:10 left to play here in the first half. And Jaden, here comes the double team, spinning away from it. Gets it over on the right side to Thone, in the corner to Campbell. She'll launch a three-pointer, and that one rattles in. Gracie Campbell knocks down the three, and here's a steal in the backcourt by Rain Thone. Gives it off to Jaden Court. Stops inside the lane. Nice feed underneath to Gracie Campbell for the layup. What a job by Rain Thone. Jaden Court with the incredible pass, and just like that, the Lady Cyclones are back in at 23-17. We have a timeout called by Vilonia. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing 23-17. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
As a frontline healthcare worker today, you are pushed to the absolute limit every time you step on the floor. But as heroes tend to do, you press forward. Trinity Home Health would like the physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and assistants to know that you are not alone. Trinity gives your patients the attention they deserve through specialized services like their patient transitional care program, greatly reducing rehospitalization and putting your mind at ease. Find Trinity Home Health River Valley on Facebook. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Well, that's a quick turn of events for Russellville. Not a bad one.
That's 5 points right there very quickly.
Yeah.
Good hustle by Thone to intercept that pass and steal the ball.
We understand we had to restart our live stream with different Wi-Fi, so we'll catch you back up. Lady Cyclones falling behind by double digits. You had a three-pointer rattle in by Gracie Campbell, and then off the inbounds pass, Thone with a steal. And it wasn't a press. She just sort of snuck in there, got the steal. Gracie Campbell got the layup after getting the pass from Jaden Court. And Lady Cyclones only trail by 6 now. They've cut that double-digit lead from Vilonia down to 6, 23-17. Here's Prater. Misses one off the glass in the lane. Tipped, and Ely has the rebound. Gracie Campbell had it knocked away, gets it back. Double team, triple team, now double teamed again, looking for some help. You can't call a timeout. They're almost timeouts. Gets it off to Jaden. Jaden going to race in the front court, and she's going to be fouled. Yep, they're not going to get the foul. They're going to get the travel. Usually you don't call that. You don't call the travel unless she's, you don't call the foul unless it leads to a travel. That one did, and that's what happened there. And Coach Ryan Court, who's not usually on officials, has been on the officials tonight. One time he sat down just to be quiet for a little bit. That one, he's all over the officials, and rightfully so. Here's a missed shot from the lane by Prater. Again, the Lady Cyclones with the rebound, trailing by 6. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Here's Ely. Ely in the front court with the dribble. Double team, gets it off to Pilar, way out up top. Pilar will give it over to Thone. 2:50 left to play here in the first half. Jaden Court standing on the Cyclone logo at half court. Gets it back to Rain. And Thone, little give and go. Thone in the lane, little 10-footer. This one no good. Tipped, and it's a free ball. Rain Thone going to save it in bounds to Jaden. Jaden at the top of the key. Take it left side of the lane. Lost it going up, and whistle, and a jump ball will be called. It'll stay with the Lady Cyclones. And Russell will inbound along the baseline. We have a substitute coming in for Vilonia as Prater will sit down. Lady Cyclones trailing 23-17. 2:23 left to play here in the first half. Here's a three-pointer launched by Rain Thone. Raining in the three. Lady Cyclones within 3 points, 23-20. And Thone with 5 points here in this second quarter. At the top is Floyd. Gets it in the corner now to White. White, not a trap. Lady Cyclones chasing her with 2 players. She gets the pass back on the right wing in the corner now. Floyd is trapped. A couple passes lead to a shot underneath, made by Madeline Tipton, and she's going to the free throw line as a foul called on who? Gracie Campbell. That'll be her first. Lady Cyclones in foul trouble in this game. We're saying we'll hope that we can stay out of foul trouble because Russellville had foul trouble in both the boys and girls game against Vilonia. Fouled out 4, I think, of the boys game and fouled out 2 in the girls game. But they've got 2 players with 3 fouls tonight. Free throw is good on the and 1 by Madeline Tipton. She's got 4 points. Lady Cyclones trailing 26-20. There's a pass. It's going to be deflected, picked up by Pilar Handy, and now whistle foul called on Vilonia. That's their 6th team foul. This will be on number 23, and it's Madeline Tipton, her first. Prater will check back in for Vilonia. Lady Cyclones trailing 26-20, a minute 41 left to play here in the first half. Jaden calling for a screen. They use it, double team. Thone at the top of the key, gets it right side. Pilar Handy behind the arc. Gets it back to Thone at the top. Jaden Court, left side. 3-pointer is good. Jaden knocking down the 3 from the left wing. 26-23. Here's a 3-pointer by Floyd as she answers. Long pass down the floor by Russellville, caught by Gracie Campbell. 60 seconds left, she'll throw up a 3. This one rattles in. Used every part of the rim on that one. Gracie Campbell with the career high points tonight. And we're only in the first half. Patterson on her drive, off the glass, too hard. Prater with the follow. Gracie Campbell hit the deck trying to draw a charge. No call on that. Thone will catch the pass from Jade. Long pass down the floor to Gracie Campbell. Again, right side open. Again, a 3-pointer! Lady Cyclones trailing 31-29. 29 seconds left to play here in the first half. Patterson goes inside. Prater, shot too short. Gets her own rebound. No. Lost it out of bounds. Last touch by Prater. It'll belong to Russellville.
I think Vilonia's, they just can't understand what's happened here.
I don't know what's happened here. Lady Cyclones seem dead in the water, down double digits. They've cut the lead to 2. Pilar Handy in the front court being chased. Ball knocked away from behind. Picked up by Mears for Vilonia. 8 seconds to shoot. Patterson in the front court, driving in the lane. Shot up is no good. Whistle foul called on Russellville. You hope this isn't one of the players with 3 fouls.
Looked like she double dribbled.
Yeah, it did. That's on Gracie Campbell, her second. 3.9 seconds left here in the first half. And to the line will be Lauren Patterson. Free throw is good. 14 points for Gracie Campbell. She's been on fire. 10 in the second quarter. Second free throw is good by Patterson. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Jaden Court. Draws contact. There's no foul called, and we've come to the end of the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 33-29 at half. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow!
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Well, I think you can sum up that. I was getting ready to say it, and I got a text from our buddy Tom Scott. You think you can sum up that first half with one thing? That was heart. Lady Cyclones trailed by double digits, and just, gutting that out. Cut the lead to 2 at one point. They trail here at halftime, 33-29. Gracie Campbell, 14 points in the game. That's a record for. That's a season high for her. Previous one I think was 7 against Watson Chapel, but she had 10 points in the second quarter, a couple threes, and she was feeling it too. She's that last one. She just said, "Hey, give me the ball, and I'm shooting the 3," because when you're hot, you're letting it fly. Lady Cyclones trailing by 4 at halftime.
Well, that's what you do. You feed the person that's hot, or the person that is hot. You take the ball. You want the ball, because as you said, you feel it. You've got the touch, and you want to shoot it. Gracie Campbell knocking down 3 threes. The Lady Cyclones were 6 of 9 in that first half from three-point line. Vilonia was 3 of 9. Russellville shot 2 of 3 free throws. Now, I'm just an old basketball player from Hector. Would somebody please explain this to me? Where a team plays a first half full court press, they're pressing, and they shoot 17 free throws in that first half. They made 14 of them. That's the game right now. They've shot 17, made 14. You cannot tell me a team that full court press first half is not going to foul into some shooting fouls possibly, or at least work it up where we get 1 and 1. But that's just me. Anyway, you're right. The Lady Cyclones, the last part of that first half, that was heart. That's exactly what was being played. And Gracie Campbell and Thone both with a hot hand.
Remember, the Lady Cyclones will play Friday against the number 1 team in conference, Vilonia, the number 2 team in conference. They'll play Greenwood on Friday. Then they have another week next week. They've had 2 others where they have 3 games in a week. They'll be playing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Now, the odd thing about that is 2 of the games next week are against the same team. One's a makeup game on Wednesday at Alma, and then they'll be at home at Alma on Friday. The game that's mixed in there is a Greenbrier, as they're away on Tuesday night. So, having said that, the next home game for the Lady Cyclones will be Friday night, as both boys and girls will take on Greenwood. Girls game will tip off at 6 o'clock. The boys will follow at about 7:30. We're at halftime. The Lady Cyclones trailing Vilonia 33-29. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South. There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Ryan Autoplex, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. But we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Autoplex here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones trailing the Vilonia 33-29. I misspoke before the break. I had missed a shot from somewhere, and of course I'd missed it on Gracie Campbell. So when I said she had got the season high for her 14 points, I was mistaken. Season high for her 17 points. She had 3 threes in that second quarter. So 13 points for Gracie in the second quarter, 17 points for the game. So I apologize. I know she's probably got family watching too, so I want to make sure I get everything right on Gracie. But she was feeling it, knocking down those threes from the right side. And Lady Cyclones, again, I think their largest deficit was 12. It was kind of when we were having some issues, and they cut it all the way down to 2. Trail here at the half by 4. Want to go over this officially with you next week. The Lady Cyclones will be going to Greenbrier on Tuesday of next week, and then Alma on Wednesday. The Alma game is a makeup game, and then they're at home against Alma on Friday, February the 12th. So they will have 3 games next week, but only one of those will be at home. The boys have not had any cancellation games, so they haven't had to make up anything. So that will be a girls' game only against Alma. Alma not doing too well in girls conference, but they did pick up a victory. They're 1-6 in conference, 7-10 overall. Of course, Coach Cody Mann's daughter is injured, and it seems like she just is really struggling staying healthy in 2 of her seasons at high school level. But the Lady Cyclones haven't played Alma yet. They'll play them twice next week. Lady Cyclones coming in this game 11-7 overall, 5-2 in conference play, a game and a half ahead of Siloam Springs for that 3rd spot. Siloam is a game ahead of Greenbrier for that 4th spot. That's where we sit right now. Lady Cyclones trailing by 4. We're going to take a 90-second break. That's all right, James. 90 seconds, and then we'll come back with the second half. Russellville trailing 33-29. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Welcome back, the Lady Cyclones and Vilonia starting the second half. Vilonia starting with the basketball. Lady Cyclones trailing by 4. Vilonia cross-court pass to Mears. Will dribble to the top of the key. Lady Cyclones opening in a zone. Nice feed underneath. Goes off the fingertips of Prater, and she can't save it in bounds. Well,
Russellville,
Go ahead.
Russellville just playing a tight defense on the inside.
We'll see the pressure now. We'll see how Russellville attacks it. Couple passes. Still in the backcourt. Jaden. Long pass down the floor to Pilar Handy. And from the right side, she'll draw the foul. And this time, Lady Cyclones attacking with the pass down the floor instead of just trying to get the ball across the timeline. Prater picks up her second personal foul. Yeah, a lot of fouls on Russellville's side in that first half. Russellville hopefully trying to turn that around, because if we have another half like that, we're going to run out of players to play. Didn't have anybody foul out, but we got 2 players with 3 fouls and Jaden with 2, some key players. Pilar's 1 with 3, but she's going to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Free throw is good by Pilar Handy. She's now 1 of 2 from the game, has 3 points. Shooting 65% coming into this game.
I just now noticed Vilonia's down to 2 timeouts.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
I knew they took a couple. We took a couple within the first 3 minutes of the first quarter. We have 3. Second free throw is no good. Patterson with the rebound for Vilonia. Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. Closest they've been since it got over double digits was 2 near the end of that first half. They threw it away. A little pick and roll, and Mears did the bounce pass, but Prater had bounced out a little further in the corner. Kind of surprised because she was kind of open there from 10 feet in. Back-to-back out. Lady Cyclones can tie it with a 3 on this possession. And no pressure in the backcourt by Vilonia. Surprised. Lady Cyclones be able to walk that one up. They go to the top of the key. It's caught by Ely. Is it over to Court eventually on the right side? She took the handoff from Pilar Handy. Court double team, gets it out to Rain Thone. Now on the left side to Gracie Campbell. Was absolutely on fire in that second quarter. 17 points in this game. Her pass inside goes off the fingertips of Ely. She chases it down, catches it, slides, and they're going to call a travel. She was knocked to the floor there, but had the basketball sliding. So I don't know if it's a travel or if she slid out of bounds.
I think she slid out of bounds.
Yeah, one of the 2 things there. And now we have a couple of substitutions coming in for the Eagles. So that's a stoppage of play here. 6:42 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 33-30. Yeah, Gracie with 3 threes in that second quarter. Here from the left side is Mears. Bounce pass underneath the Cash. Got the open look. Put it up and in. 35-30. Vilonia with the lead.
Well, she was between her man and the basket. No way to guard that.
And again, no press in the backcourt by Vilonia. The only 2 times we've ever seen this after a made basket. And Jaden Court working against Patterson. I know you're wanting a reach-in foul there. They're going to use the screen set by Pilar Handy. Goes inside now to Ely. Lost it, got it back. She's on the right block without a dribble. Bounce pass in the corner, caught by Thone. Everybody kind of gets out of the lane. Lady Cyclone's going to reset the offense there. 6 minutes left to play here in the third. 35-30. Lady Cyclones trailing. Russellville has not led in this ball game. Thone with it out way up top. Gets it to Jaden Court on the right side. They went for a steal, missed it. Can Jaden make them pay? Yes, she does. Knocking down to 3 from the right wing. 8 points for Jaden. The Lady Cyclones within 2 once again. 35-33. They go inside. Off the fingertips of Cash. Picked up by Ely for Russellville. Court has it. Stolen away. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by who? They took forever to blow the whistle over that. They didn't realize the ball was out of bounds. It hit the stands, and it belongs to Vilonia. Should be Vilonia basketball. But nobody blew the whistle. They didn't see it. It actually hit the guardrail, the stands over on that far side, and bounced back into play. Left side, Mears has it. Bounce pass along the baseline. Patterson at it, knocked away. Now there's a scramble for it. Patterson gets it back in the lane, drives, a little scoop shot, count the basket, and we're going to get a foul called. If this is on Pilar, it's her 4th. And we'll see. No, it's going to be on 30. Gracie Campbell will get the foul. So we have 3 players with 3 fouls. Pilar, Gracie, and Talia. 37-33 is that shot counted. And going to the free throw line will be Lauren Patterson. Patterson now with 10 points. She's gotten 6 of them at the free throw line. Free throw, this one's good. 38-33. Lady Cyclones trail by 5. 5:18 left to play here in the third. And again, no press. I mean, I like seeing it. But I think since the Lady Cyclones had attacked it a couple times with some deep passes down the floor, they're backing off a little bit. I bet that's not the only time we see Vilonia's press, though. And Coach Court wants to take a timeout. Doesn't like the look of his offense, so We'll take a break. 5:04 left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones trailing 38-33. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball at 102.3.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. A 60-second timeout by Coach Court. I think that's all that either team has. They both have 2 timeouts. I think they're both 60s now after this. And so we got a few extra seconds. I'll tell you about the Cyclone, the Lady Cyclone bowling team. They finished up their last practice before conference today. They have 8 seniors on the team. They got conference meet tomorrow at Conway, 5A West conference meet. They split it into 2 days because of COVID. The first day was today, but Russell taking place in that boys and girls action tomorrow during the day, so good luck to them. Lady Cyclones with the basketball, trailing by 5, inbounding it now. On the left side is Pilar Handy. Right wing, Talia Ely. Jaden Court will take it from her. Uses a screen set by Pilar. Pick and roll. This is Talia. Kisses one off the glass, and she drew the foul.
Well, boys, about time we got a call underneath.
And off the pick and roll, Coach Court ran out near the middle court, and he pointed at Talia's dad. And he's saying, that away. And Talia going to the free throw line. It's her first field goal of the game. She's done a lot of stuff. I know she hasn't scored, but she's done a lot of stuff, blocking shots and getting rebounds. And she's going to the free throw line here for the N1. That foul called on Rotman, her third. Free throw is good by Talia, who has struggled at times from the free throw line, so good to see that. Lady Cyclones again for the third time within 2 points. Need a defensive stop here. Mears within the front court. Pocket picked by Rain Thone coming in from the right side. Layup good. We're all tied at 38. 4:30 left to play here in the third quarter, and Vilonia wants to take a timeout. We'll take a break. 38-38. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones tied with Vilonia. The last time it was tied, it was 2-2. Lady Cyclones have been behind by as many as 12 in this game, fighting all the way back. Thone getting the steal and the layup, and we're all tied at 38. Vilonia using a timeout. They only have 1 timeout left, but plenty of basketball to go.
Yeah, Thone did a great job. No way she touched that person. She really took that ball away from her. Did a good job.
This is supposed to be a blowout. Somebody forgot to tell Russellville that because they've showed a lot of heart in this game. Vilonia, the basketball Prater, dribbles it out. She was in the lane. Gets it over on the left side to Mears at the top of the key. Now gives it off to Floyd, who has a couple threes. Mears will take a long three. This one good. Boy, she has just her range is from way out there and knocked that one down, her second three of the game. It's a 3-point lead for Vilonia, 41-38. 4:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left. Handy on the left wing. They're going to set a screen underneath now to Jaden Court. Tips it, keeps it alive, out to Thone. And Jaden had set a screen for Ely, and they faked that, and she actually sprung loose and was open underneath. Just couldn't get the ball to her. Jaden catches it now near the corner, dribbles it back out, and gets it to Pilar at the top of the key. 41-38, Lady Cyclones trailing, and whistle and a foul away from the basketball. They fouled Ely underneath. This is going to be on Ashlyn Cash, number 44, her first. A third-team foul on Vilonia. 3:36 left to play here in the third. Jaden will be the trigger man for Russellville. Looking inside for Ely. Nothing's there. She's got to get rid of it quick. Gets it inbounds in the corner to Campbell. Fade away three-pointer. That one's no good. With the rebound backside is Prater. Long pass down the floor by Mears. Chases it down in the corner. Dribbles it back out on the wing. Patterson has it. Gets around Ely. Lobs it inside to Cash underneath. Immediately kicked it out for a three by Mears. This one's short. Rebound Pilar Handy. I think Coach Simon probably would rather have the layup there, even though Mears has a good shot out there from beyond the arc. Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. 3:08 left to play here in the third quarter. Jaden Court. Nobody on this left side. Crossover dribble. She's going to take it baseline. And then cross-court pass over to Thone. Launches the three. This one no good. Cash with the rebound. Here comes Vilonia. Lady Cyclones trailing 41-38. 2:49 left to play here in the first half. And Patterson with it. Gives it over left side to Prater. In the corner, coming off a screen is Mears. Open for three. This one no good. Rebound comes right back to where she was standing, but Pilar Handy has it. Double team, gets it off to Rain Thone, and Vilonia will move their defense down the floor.
Vilonia's kind of grown cold at the.
We need that, yeah. Handy gets it to Ely on the right side, looking inside for Jaden. Nothing there. Jaden pops out. Will she use the screen? Yes, she will. Pick and roll once again. Here's Ely along the right side. Shot up no good, and a charge is going to be taken. And they're going to give the foul called on Talia Ely. That's number 4 on her. 2:10 left to play here in the third. Brenna Burke, the freshman, will check in, replacing Rain Thone. Has give Coach Court some really good minutes off the bench and 7 points. Ely's got to be careful. They can't get her just yet. They're going to have to wait till the next dead ball, and Paige Thomas will come in for her when that happens. Hopefully Vilonia doesn't go right at her. 41-38 our score. The Eagles leading the Lady Cyclones. At the high post is Prater. Lost the handle on it. Ely picks it up. Lady Cyclones with the basketball down 3. This is Burke. She'll cross the timeline. Minute 50 left to play here in the third. Burke gets it to Ely. Takes it down right side of the lane all the way. Layup good. Ely with the layup and a timeout called by Coach Ryan Court. Lady Cyclones within a point. We'll take a break. Russellville trailing Vilonia 41-40. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
Talia Ely with 5 points, but had to check out during that timeout because she has 4 fouls. But driving lane, she's been so pivotal in the last few possessions, setting that little pick and roll with Jaden Court. 2 oldest plays in basketball, the give and go and the pick and roll.
Andy can do that also. She's good at that pick and roll.
Lady Cyclones trailing 41-40. Both teams with 1 timeout left, and we have a lot of basketball to go. We got a minute 39 left just in the third quarter, so both coaches are going to have to figure out when they want to use the timeout. Be strategic about it. Patterson in the front court. Ely on the bench. Paige Thomas in for her. Prater takes it high post. Misses the shot. Tipped a couple times once, and then Paige Thomas with the rebound for Russellville. Lady Cyclones trailing by a point. Have not led in this game. They can do it with a bucket here. Minute 17 left to play in the third. A little pick and roll there. Pilar Handy shot from the top, missed that one. Vilonia with the rebound. Patterson in the front court, being chased by Burke. Patterson all the way, floater won't go. Burke with the rebound. Gives it off to Jaden Court, spinning away from Mears. Here comes Jaden up the right side of the floor. 50 seconds left to play here in the third, and a hand check foul is going to be called on Lauren Patterson, gaining an advantage there. That's her first, I believe. And the 14th foul on Vilonia. Lady Cyclones trailing 41-40 with 49.2 seconds left here in the third. Brenna Burke inbound in the backcourt to Jaden. 46 seconds to shoot. Nearing the end of the third quarter. We have senior boys action coming up after this. Spin move by Jaden. Get to the free throw line. Tried to throw it down low. It was tipped, and it's a loose ball. Saved by Paige Thomas to Gracie Campbell. Double team. Looking for somebody open. She finds it, and Pilar Handy. Here's Burke. Open left side. Three-pointer's good! Banked in the three. Our first basket of the game. The Lady Cyclones lead for the first time tonight with 19 seconds left here in the third. 43-41. Vilonia in the front court. It'll be fouled by Brenna Burke. That'll be her first. The extra pass by Pilar Handy. Didn't really catch it in rhythm. Got it to Burke. And she did a nice job faking the three, stepping to the left to open up that three. Jaden Court will check out. Don't want to get a cheap foul here. And replacing her will be 5'4" sophomore Zariah Willis, number 12. 11 seconds to shoot for the end of the third. At the top, White. Won't stop at three, takes it all the way. Shot blocked by Pilar Handy. Picked up by Thomas. Gets it off to Burke. We have a jump ball called. It'll belong to the Lady Cyclones with 2.5 seconds left. You hate that. You don't want to give them the ball underneath, but you hate that losing this possession here to start the fourth quarter. Russell will inbound the ball in the back court with 2.5 seconds left. Willis, will she throw the baseball pass or just look to? She got 5-second count started. She got to get it inbound. She does to Gracie Campbell near half court. And she's going to hold it and dribble out the clock. Had it knocked away, but we've come to the end of the third quarter. With our score, the Lady Cyclones 43, Vilonia 41. We'll take a break. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
As a frontline healthcare worker today, you are pushed to the absolute limit every time you step on the floor. But as heroes tend to do, you press forward. Trinity Home Health would like the physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and assistants to know that you are not alone. Trinity gives your patients the attention they deserve through specialized services like their patient transitional care program, greatly reducing rehospitalization and putting your mind at ease. Find Trinity Home Health River Valley on Facebook. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Welcome back, the Lady Cyclones leading 43-41, their first lead of the game. Brenna Burke knocking down a three with 21 seconds left to play in the third. I'm trying to figure out what the discussion was at the end of the quarter. As soon as the quarter was over, Pilar Handy took off and ran for the locker room. So I hope she's not sick or something. As we start the fourth quarter, Brenna Burke, Jaden Court, Gracie Campbell, Zariah Willis, and Paige Thomas on the floor for Russellville. Know that Talia Ely's on the bench with 4 fouls. We'll check on Pilar Handy when we can. She ran to the locker room. I know her mom ran there too. Bounce pass down low, goes off the hands of Brandy Rockman. Lady Cyclones can build on their 2-point lead. But now Vilonia going to slap the press once again. We saw them go away from it in the third quarter because Russell had beaten it down the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Mackenzie Floyd. We saw that, and now they start the fourth quarter with it back because Russell had beaten them with some passes down the floor to Ely. Well, with Ely out of the game, maybe that's the reason. That's the reason they're going back to it. Jaden Court in the backcourt. Gets it to Brenna Burke. Left-handed pass all the way down the floor. It's a 2-on-1. Campbell to Paige Thomas. She's fouled. Brenna Burke, that left-handed football pass, baseball pass, whatever you want to call it. She's been deadly with that.
I'd have to sign her up.
Yeah.
That's Rodman's 4th foul.
Rodman off the bench for Vilonia has 4. She has 2 points in the game. Paige Thomas to the free throw line. This one no good. She's just 1 of 3 from the season. And Pilar Handy is back out being checked on by the trainer. Has a bag of ice in her hand. Second free throw by Paige is good. Knocks down 1 of 2. Paige with a point. Lady Cyclones lead by 3, 44-41. Patterson in the front court. Gets it on the right side now to Mears. Left side long, 3 by Floyd. This one draws iron. Rebound, Jaden. Jaden double team. Gets it off to Willis. Willis will bring it up the floor. Little contact. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll belong to Russellville's. Is knocked out of one official said out of bounds. The other official calls a foul, which that's what we thought. We saw the foul called. Patterson whistled for her second. And we saw the foul, but we didn't think the official on this side saw it. He didn't, but the backside official saw it. Paige Thomas checks out. Talia Ely in the game for Russellville. Ely's got to be very careful with 4 fouls, even though she's got 5 points. So important for Russellville. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. Gracie Campbell! Gracie Campbell with 20 points! The Lady Cyclones lead at 47-41. In the front court is Patterson for Vilonia. Ball knocked away, but whistle foul called on Jaden Court, I believe. This will be number 3 on Jaden. If it's on her, no. It is on Brenna Burke, her second. All right.
Burke's going to have to learn not to get close to that person dribbling the ball because they'll bump into her and get the foul called on her.
Checking back in for Vilonia is number 23, Madeline Simpson.
I think Vilonia's stunned right now.
Yeah, after the inbounds pass is Floyd working against Burke. Gets the left side. Mears immediately goes inside left side along the baseline out to Mears. Open three-pointer. This one rattles in. Well, she just launched it from anywhere. She got 3 threes tonight. 11 points for Mears. That cut the Lady Cyclone lead in half. 47-44. 6:17 left. Long pass down the floor beats the press. Pass from Jaden to Gracie Campbell. In the corner and whistle and jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Russellville as they tied her up from behind. They're having to use Talia Ely sparingly because she's got 4 fouls and switching her in and out a little bit. On the floor right now, it's Willis, Thomas, Jaden, Burke, and Gracie Campbell. Paige Thomas will inbound it. Gets it into Burke, right side. The official put the ball down and just started the count. Gracie Campbell feeds it now to Zariah Willis. Left side shot blocked by Cash. Rebound picked up by Willis, and she draws the foul. I don't want to say who had the rebound. Looked like Thomas kept it alive for Russellville. She lost her footing, lost it, and Willis was right there. Willis will shoot 2 here. That foul is called on number 23, Madeline Tipton, her second.
Man, you have to like the way the aggressiveness of Willis.
Free throw is good by Willis. Now Pilar Handy, who ran to the locker room at the end of the third quarter, came back out with a bag of ice. I don't know if when somebody runs the locker room, I'm thinking they're probably throwing up. But she came back with a bag of ice, is now into the game, replacing Paige Thomas. Second free throw by Willis, nothing but net. Zariah Willis with 2 free throws, 49-44. And we get a bump foul called on Willis as number 3, Lauren Patterson, is bringing it up the right side of the floor. That'll be her first, the team's 5th. 5-point lead for the Lady Cyclones, 49-44. 5:59 left to play in the basketball game. Lanny Mears inbounding it right in front of us, and they're going to move her over to where Coach Court usually stands. He's moving out of the way. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Floyd, working against Brenna Burke. Beats her, pass to the free throw line. Now out to Mears. She'll launch a long 3. This one no good. Rebound Patterson in the lane. Goes back up, had it taken away. A foul called on who? We're going to wait and see who the foul's called on. Official pointing because he's saying it's on the floor. They're going to inbound it on the baseline. He's making sure they know. And that'll be on number 30, Gracie Campbell. She has 4 fouls. 4 on Gracie, 4 on Talia, who's sitting on the bench, 3 on Pilar Handy. Gracie can't let her foul out. She got 20 points. She's been on fire for Russellville. Inbounds pass comes back to Patterson. Nice feed underneath. Cash open, layup good. 49-46, the Lady Cyclones lead by 3. Jaden Court gets it to Burke in the backcourt. Long pass down the floor to Gracie Campbell. Again, a 2-on-1. This time gives it to Handy. Working. Spin move in the lane. Shot up, rolls off the iron. Rebound. Saved in bounds by Patterson. Long pass down the floor, caught by Mears. Coming in, left side reverse layup. She missed it. Rebound, Vilonia. It's Floyd on the baseline. Shot blocked, and whistle foul called on Russellville. The shot is blocked underneath. They get a foul called on who? And this will be on Brenna Burke. This is her 3rd. And they say it wasn't with the body. They say she tripped her. He motioned his leg. Never seen that move before, but he kicked his leg. I said tripping. So we get a tripping foul. Lady Cyclones leading by 3. To the line is Mackenzie Floyd, who will shoot 2. All right, free throw is good, I believe, right? And in the game for Russellville. I didn't see it. I was shielded by Talia Ely, who's checking into the game. She replaces Sarai Willis, who gets some high fives over here. Yeah, the first free throw was good by Floyd. Ely in the game. Second free throw is good. She knocks them both down. It's a 1-point lead for Russell, 49-48. 5:13 left. Burke in the backcourt. Works with Jaden Court. Still in the backcourt. Pass ahead is to nobody. It's picked up by Tipton. Tipton coming in the lane. Little floater off the glass. Too strong. Rebound tipped and picked up by number 12, White. Her shot up, no good. Ely with the rebound. Wrestles it down with 2 hands. Has it taken away from behind. Floyd in the lane. Shot up off the glass and in. And Vilonia has a 1-point lead, 50-49. 4:47 left to play here in the ballgame. Jaden Court in the backcourt. Pass over to Burke. Stops just shy of the half-court line. Gets it to Jaden. She's working left side. Jaden takes it baseline. Feeds it underneath to Pilar Handy. In the corner here, Gracie Campbell. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound underneath Jaden Court. High off the glass, no good. Rebound kept alive by Gracie Campbell. Last touch out of bounds by Russellville. Oh. Sorry, I need a second. 4:24 left to play here in the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones trailing by a point, 50-49.
And all of that, Vilonia didn't foul. Amazing.
Patterson in the front court. Nobody's going to stop. Going to take it all the way, and we get a whistle foul called. If this is on Gracie, she's out. It's on Gracie Campbell, her 5th. And she is fouled out of the game with 20 points. A career high for Gracie Campbell. Gracie Campbell has fouled out of the game with 20 points. And Rain Thone will check in for her. 50-49 is our score. That's the 18th foul on Russellville. 4:19 left to play in the game. And Patterson going to the free throw line for 2 shots. The first free throw is good. She doesn't miss many. I've got her for 8 of 9 in this game. Second free throw is good. 3-point lead for Vilonia. In the backcourt, Ely gets it over to Burke. She crosses the timeline. Lady Cyclones trail by 3, 52-49. Still plenty of time, 4:08 left. Leading scorer for Russellville tonight has been Gracie Campbell, and she's on the bench with 5 fouls. 4 minutes left. Jaden backing it back out, seeing if Vilonia's going to extend their zone out. They do, but not enough to start the 5-second count. Rain Thone with it over on that right side. Jaden catches, spins away from Mears. Step back three-pointer, and this one no good. Backside rebound. Vilonia, Lanny White has it. Double team, dribbles out of that. In transition, stops just before Rain Thone came up from behind her to knock it away. Patterson has it. 3.5 to go. Russellville trailing by 3. Left side is Mackenzie Floyd. Gets it back to Patterson. Vilonia just running some time off the clock. They have a 3-point lead, but there's a lot of time left. 3:15 left. Mears with it, way out on the right side. And she'll give it up to Prater. Inside to Patterson, and a whistle and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Jaden Court. This will be her 3rd. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for Patterson. It'll be the last 1-and-1 for Vilonia. I have her for 9 of 10 from the free throw line. She missed this one. Good. With the rebound is Pilar Handy. She'll give it up to Jaden Court. Pilar Handy in the backcourt. Pass ahead to Ely. Gets it to Rain Thone on the right wing. Tried to go to Ely, who was cutting the basket, but the pass got deflected by Prater, and Vilonia has it. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. Patterson in the front court. It's to the Mears, and left side working to Floyd. Next foul by Russellville will give Vilonia 2 shots, no matter if it's a shooting foul or not. Defense is the chant by the Cyclone faithful who are here. Prater Stops on the right wing to the top of the key, and Mears. Feed underneath the Prater shot. Blocked by Ely, and she saves it in bounds. Russellville has it. Jaden Court, double team, trying to dribble away from pressure. Gets it over to Burke. Russellville in the front court. Jaden Court at the top of the key. Looking with it on the right wing. 2:08 left to play in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trail by 3. Ely dribbles to the right. Elbow, gets it off to Rain Thone in the lane. Shot up and in. Rain Thone with 9 points and whistle and a foul in the back court. This is going to be on Rain Thone. It'll be her first. We'll walk it to the other end. The Lady Cyclones trail by a point with minute 55 left to go in the basketball game. And Patterson, hot free throw shooter, has only missed 2 tonight out of her, 11 attempts. Will shoot 2. A minute 55 left.
You know, they get a call like that and we can't get one like that.
First free throw is good. Hits them both. It's a three-point game once again. 54-51. And Jaden sees the double team, floats a pass in the front court, chased down by Brenna Burke, one of the 2 freshmen on the floor for Russellville. Jaden with it. Lady Cyclones trail by 3 with a minute 40 left. Both teams with 1 timeout left. Brenna Burke, right side, will launch the 3. Good! We're all tied at 54, folks. A minute 25 left to go in the basketball game. Vilonia with the basketball. Russellville extending their defense out. Mears gets it to Patterson, almost mishandled it, dribbled it off a foot, and it goes out of bounds, belongs to the Lady Cyclones. Now the official underneath is saying it may be Vilonia's basketball. They're going to discuss it. And now they're going to say it is Vilonia basketball. The officials got together, and it goes off of Russellville is what they say. It'll belong to Vilonia. Minute 18 left to go in the basketball game.
Run it back.
And Vilonia will inbound it. Here's Mears. Drives, gets it on the baseline to Cash. Working against Pilar Handy. They'll kick it in the corner down the wing. Floyd, three-pointer, an air ball. Vilonia saves it and bounce to the Lady Cyclones. Jaden Court with it. Double team, triple team. And whistle, and a jump ball will be called. It'll belong to Vilonia. Jaden Court was doing everything she could with her pivot foot to try to draw a foul. Couldn't get it. We get the jump ball called. It belongs to the Lady Eagles with a minute 3 left to go in the basketball game, and we're all tied at 54. And Jaden Court has fallen on the ground. She's injured her right arm. Her left hand was holding her right arm from the elbow. It's just sort of dangling there. Here's Mears in the corner, three-pointer, good. Lainey Mears hitting her 4th 3 of the game, and a timeout called by Vilonia. Vilonia with the lead, 57-54. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Welcome back. Well, that last play they had Russellville seeming to get the ball out of bounds off of Vilonia. It was Russellville basketball tied up. The official underneath overruled the official. They talked about it, and he said it's Vilonia basketball. After that, after the inbounds pass, they get a made 3. Vilonia calls timeout. They are out of timeouts. Russellville trails 57-54 with 1 timeout left. .2 seconds left. Vilonia not going to press in the backcourt. Remember, Vilonia out of timeouts. Russellville with 1 timeout. Now here comes a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. We'll see. Jaden Court gets it inbounds to Brenna Burke. They're going to back off. They're only going to guard Jaden, who does not have the basketball. Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. Remember, still have a timeout left. Burke with it, dribbling in the half-court circle. Burke gets it left side to Pilar Handy. 45 seconds to shoot. Russell trailing by 3. Hands it off to Brenna Burke. Left side. Dribbles out to the top. Here's Ely way out up top. Russell, they're playing one shot. It's got to be a 3 then. 34 seconds left. They'll set a screen for Jaden Court. 31 seconds to shoot. Jaden looking at one-on-one on Lanny White. Just calling for a screen set here. Picks up a dribble, needs some help. Cross-court pass to Rain Thone. Left side, three-pointer. And this one rims out. Rebound, Patterson has it. Whistle, foul in the backcourt with 16 seconds left. And this will go on Rain Thone. And we need them to miss 2 free throws, folks, with 16 seconds left. Russell had a shot. Thone had an open look there from the left side, missed the three-pointer. This was supposed to be a mercy rule game, but somebody forgot to tell Russellville. Lady Cyclones have absolutely played their hearts out. Trailing by 3 here, and their best free throw shooter tonight, at least, is going to free throw line to shoot 2. Missed this one. Needed to miss one more. Keeps it a one-possession game right now. 16 seconds left. This one missed them both. Rebound, Ely. Gets it off to Brenna Burke, and Coach Court calls a timeout with 14.7 seconds left. Lady Cyclones trailing by 3. We'll take a break. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
14.7 seconds left. Lady Cyclones with the basketball after Lauren Patterson missed 2 free throws. Clutch moment. Sometimes those free throws are tougher to hit in pressure situations. Lady Cyclones got the rebound, called timeout. They will inbound the ball in the back court, but over on the far side. What do you think? You think Vilonia fouls here on purpose to put Russell on the free throw line, shoot a 1-on-1?
I would.
Yeah. Jeremy Simon, who coaches the girls and the boys this year. He was a boys coach last year, his first year. He was a Wonderview girls coach until last year when he took over the job at his alma mater. Because of the leaving of their previous girls coach, he's taken over both this year.
He's been out on that court. He's been warned once, and he's out there again.
And bounce pass comes in the backcourt to Brenna Burke. 12 seconds. Lady Cyclones have no timeouts left, trailing by 3. Pass deflected, caught by Jaden Court. 8 seconds to shoot. She has the ball on the left side. 6 seconds now. She'll dribble around the double team. Backs it back out. 2 seconds. Got to launch it quick. Burke launches the 3. No good. We've come to the end of the basketball game. The Lady Cyclones fall to Vilonia 57-54. Lady Cyclones lost to Vilonia earlier this year by 26 points, I believe. They lost that game. No, 24 points, 65-41. That was a week ago. An improvement by Russellville as they lose only by 3 here. Vilonia just clinging on to that victory. And Vilonia will prove to 8-1 in conference. And Lady Cyclones fought valiantly, but they fall to 5-3, losing here 57-54. We'll take a break, come back with your postgame and your pregame of the boys. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow!
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
Welcome back, Lady Cyclones, losing by a score of 57-54. Russellville had two different chances to tie the game, missed a couple threes, and Vilonia had a chance to ice it, missed two free throws. Vilonia with three players in double figures, led by Lauren Patterson with 15 points. Lanny Mears I checked that. Patterson was the second leading scorer with 15 points. No, that's right. Lanny Mears had 14. For Russellville, they had Gracie Campbell with 20 points tonight. She did foul out of the basketball game early fourth quarter. That was huge for Russellville because she was absolutely on fire, channeling her inner Andy Campbell, I should say. She knocked down 4 threes, 20 points. Only player in double figures for Russellville. Rain Thone off the bench had 9 points for Russellville. Jaden Court with 8, Brenna Burke with 3, Zariah Willis with 2, and Paige Thomas with a point. Tough loss for Russellville, but boy, they fought and played hard.
They did. They played with their hearts, and boy, you just got to hand it to the Lady Cyclones. They did a fantastic job. Vilonia's got a good team. Good enough that they played full court press the whole game, and we only shot 9 free throws. We made 6 of them, 6 of 9, and that's good. They shot 27 of them.
Wow.
And made 21. Come on, give me a break here. They were 6 of 17 from three-point line. We were 10 of 19. So good shooting by Russellville. We just didn't go to the free throw line enough. Couple of calls could have gone either way. Russellville just didn't get the breaks. But again, they played with their heart, and they just did a fantastic job. Our hats need to be off to them.
Well, right or wrong, it was 54-54. The ball was dribbled out of bounds. The official signaled Russellville basketball. The baseline official came up and overturned the call, gave it to Vilonia. That led to their open three off the inbounds pass. That was the game winner. And so you like to see what would Russellville play for one shot there with a tie game. Would they have driven in, maybe tried to draw a foul? You never know, and we'll never know. However, Lady Cyclones fought hard, showed a lot of heart, and lost the game 57-54. We hope to talk to Coach Court at halftime of the boys' game. Let's turn our attention to senior boys. The Cyclones really felt like they didn't get the best opportunity, I guess is the best way to say it, when they lost at Vilonia a week ago. The Cyclones in that ball game had 3 players foul out, and 1 player with 4 fouls, 1 player with 3 fouls. And that dictated the game for Russellville because it totally changed the way they had to play of the game, being in foul trouble. They lost a big lead because they had so many players in foul trouble. They were having to sit a bunch of people. Trey Allen fouled out. Grayson Sims fouled out. LeBron May fouled out. Danye finished with 4 fouls. Cyclones didn't have to wait long to get a turnaround, and they get the turnaround game tonight, taking on Vilonia.
Well, the thing tonight, you did a nice way of putting it.
I'm trying to be nice about it.
Well,
but I mean, let's be honest. It was some rough calls going against the center.
It was bad calls.
Not saying it was cheating. Not saying it was cheating, but it was some rough calls.
Bad calls. But what we need to do tonight is don't get caught up in the emotion of this game. This game is mental, and a lot of people don't realize that, but they say it's a physical game. You got to be big, you got to be strong. Yeah, you do. But this is a mental game, and we don't need to get caught up in the emotion of this game. We need to stay focused on our game. Pressure offense, pressure defense, hit our free throws. That's the number one thing. The second if you want to say there's 2 number one things, stay out of foul trouble. Don't make these little reach in and expect to get by with it. We got to make a clean steal, reach in and go and get a foul, and then you get in trouble.